Hello, Ms. Howard is not doing this video, so I'm doing the follow-up. And she talked about a number of different things. She did a great job. So make sure you tell her next time you see her online in Uvu. She will be also leading your class in 2 weeks because I'm getting these things off and I have an appointment. So maybe I can join you after the appointment. Anyway, just the review for this week, we did a lot of vocabulary, so I'm going to do it real quick and hopefully it won't confuse you. Use it in your everyday meetings, and it says maybe there's a homework activity. I'm thinking that you can introduce your friends, introduce people. When you see each other, of course, you can have contact that way. So that's a good way to practice your signs, especially all the signs that we've learned so far. So your introduction, you take both hands, B hands, your introduce. I want my hands, want, bring them close, I want, introduce. Sometimes I see it with one hand, just introduce, like you're bringing the invitation to you, so introduce. I want to introduce my friend. Friend was your X's? Well, kind of like an X, but you have to hook them so they're a little bigger. Friend. There's also best friend, which is just more emphasis. So you like friend. So you like friend, emphasis. That's like best friend. We also did introduce my friend. I want. Her was your palm, and you're just facing it out. So you're giving that possession to the other person. So it's like my is your palm towards yourself, palm out is her or his. So his name, we did H, it's the H hand shape, name just once, name, and then you spell S-S-Y-H-O-W-A-R-D. So you want to make sure you have that. And if you do it, you have that little pause. You just stop for just that second. We also did first and last name. Now the only thing that you want to do with those is first name, C-H-R-I-S, last name, L-O-O-M-I-S. You don't need to have like that. If you put that pause, you just stop, C-H-R-I-S, L-O-O-M-I-S, they know that's your first name and that's your last name. So it's just that little pause. So you don't have to say that. You don't have to say first name unless you're only saying your first name. And then you do your sign name. So sign name. And I did mine as C. Deaf, you're doing your ear to your chin or your mouth right on the side, deaf. Hearing, circle, hand shape, and number 1. And hard of hearing, H, hard of hearing, H, hard of hearing. Nice to meet you, nice, is that just pause, meet. She did it with D's. I've also seen it with just a single, so meet or meet. So it doesn't matter. I think it's just a convention, the way that you want to use it. Do it real quick. We only got a minute left. Mom, woman, dad, man, or father. Also, uncle, aunt. So that was your A and your U. Cousin, boy cousin, girl cousin. Twins, T, twins. And then sister and brother, boy, and this is the sign for same, or boy on top of each other, and girl like that with the L, brother, sister, brother, or you can do the same. So there's a little bit of variation in those. And grandma, grandpa, she was doing it with one hand, grandma, grandpa. So those are all the things. Practice, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.